Hey, this is Matthew.
And this is Vinny, the wrestling figure historian.
Welcome back to Nerd News today for another retro wrestling figure review.
And today's review will be on Sami Zayn.
So this is our Sami Zayn figure in the traditional retro style packaging. Now we were trying to identify exactly what outfit this was from. I'm thinking it might be like from when he first came to the company, I want to say. It reminds me of an early outfit that he wore, but I can't pinpoint the exact one.
When he started at NXT, no?
I think it's like right after he left NXT. I think it's like that early in his run when he made it to the main card. Because it reminds me a lot of some of his NXT gear.
So when he made that appearance in Montreal against John Cena, you're saying?
Maybe around that time period. It was definitely early on, but I don't know the exact attire, if this is actually based on an exact attire.
Yeah, because Sami Zayn usually tends to wear his attires for long periods of time, so we really can't get a detailed, accurate time frame.
Yeah, they're usually not that crazy detailed anyway. They're usually still black tights, just different things on them. It's a Sami Zayn.
It's typical Sami Zayn attire, let's put it that way.
So Sami Zayn also comes with a base and a WWE Mayhem code, which is on the back of that base, which we'll see once we open him up, take him out of the package.
Now, the back of the packaging, the same way like everything else. It has Sami Zayn performing his haluva kick on a prone Ric Flair, which is quite actually a old school versus new school feel to it.
It's kind of weird they put him like that, yeah.
Yeah, well, it does actually make sense for this way because Ric Flair had the chop action, Sami Zayn has the kick action.
Kick first chop.
Basically, and also describes who else is in the line with Ric Flair, with the Kevin Owens, and with Finn Balor. So I think it's time to let Sami free.
Yes, let's let Sami breathe and take him out of the box.
Yep.
And let's
so
see
he can no longer be in Zayn.
Let's see if he's a haluva figure or not.
Ooh.
Yeah, all the puns. Let's get him out of the box before this gets worse.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
So now we got Sami Zayn out of the package. Now, this one is a bit of a unique one to me because Hasbro never used any feature or any action feature with the legs. I believe this is one of the first ones that Mattel decided to use. So this is a brand new action feature to any retro line, to any Hasbro line. So I'm very curious to see how it works.
We've actually looked at it before with some other figures, but this was from Series 4. It was the debut of the kick, as you said.
I do love the head sculpt that they used for Sami Zayn. That's number one.
Yeah, it's a very good head sculpt.
We did look at somebody else in this line, Finn Balor, and my whole disappointment was how they treated his attire. Sami Zayn, I feel like they actually put a care to detail on him, and they gave him a pretty nice attire.
He's got a lot of stuff going on. In fact, you can see on the side, on this side, he's got a graphic. He has the SC, and on the inside of his thighs, he has checkerboards, which are a little hard to see, but take my word for it, he's got them.
This one, I would say, they made him look nice.
And I will say, as a loose collector, too, I like that he just stands up normal, and the kick is not really being problematic for display. No. It just looks like he's standing up really straight and nice. It just looks like a normal figure.
Yeah, again, now I really want to see how this kick action works.
Well, we should give it a try.
Let's go. Who shall be the victim of the haluva kick?
How about our worst figure that we reviewed, Goldberg?
Oh yeah, he definitely deserves a kick in the face.
He deserves a kick. So why don't you go ahead, Vinny, and you can kick Goldberg off the stage.
So
let's give him a haluva kick out of here. Yes.
Not bad. It's a little weak, but it's to be expected because to actually do the kick, it's a little bit of a pain because you have to hold Sami by his torso and hold back his legs so he doesn't bend forward. Pull back. Not that bad.
I'm happy with it. It sent Goldberg flying pretty hard in his head.
You could make it, if you want to play an actual match, you could use when the leg is all the way up.
Yeah.
To pop for a haluva kick in the corner.
Yeah, it works really easy for that, which is nice. That's amazing, how it just displays so well. It's just a really good looking figure that can do a lot of things.
Yeah, I would actually have to say, for an attempt on a brand new action feature, Mattel kind of did a good job.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I mean, honestly, I got Sami now because I'm trying to complete the line, but I didn't pass on him when he first came out. I actually just couldn't find him.
Yeah, he was a hard one to find, and I think a big reason was for that action feature.
Yeah, first one to have the kick, and Sami Zayn was really popular at the time, so he was really hard to hunt down. I was able to finally get him recently, and totally worth it. He's one of the ones that was missing in my collection that I actually really wanted to get, and he is not a disappointment at all.
No, not at all. And now let's take a look at the again, this series was when the bases were coming out. So let's take a look at that base.
So Sammy's base is a little bit plain. It's just, his logo is a shield in this, which I didn't even know that was his logo. Apparently,
Yeah.
Like I knew the SZ, but the shielding is kind of weird.
Maybe they just put that in to fill up space.
I guess I don't know. And on the back of it, we've got a code for the WWE Mayhem app. So if you're playing WWE Mayhem, you can go ahead and put that in, and you'll have Sami Zayn available as a character to play as. And if you use the code, let us know in the comments that you got it. We want to know who's getting this because it's first come, first serve, and 5 people can use one code. So go for it.
But other than that, I gotta say, kudos to Mattel. This was actually a really good retro.
Yeah, I like everything about this one. I like the body, how it looks. I also like, again, how it's, there's no like, the action features his legs, so there's nothing like really crazy attached to him, so there's no back stuff. It just looks like a good plain action figure. And as weird as it sounds to say I want a plain action figure, I do with retros. Sometimes I don't really want the gimmicky action features, so this just stands up on its own as a really nice collectible.
This is definitely a good one for the collection.
Yeah. I also like how he has 2 open hands. Now, sadly, there's really no accessories you can do anything with, but it's kind of cool he's got the open hands.
I think later down the line, they started to finally include the accessories. That was always my one gripe with Mattel when they were doing this line was, where are the accessories? Because Hasbro started with the accessories right off the bat.
Yeah.
So, I think Mattel was a little late to the game on that one.
And a little too late, to say the least.
Well, hopefully we see a resurgence of this line.
Yeah, hopefully we will. But for now, here is our Sami Zayn from way back in Series 4. And so speaking of that kick feature, we have looked at the past when we reviewed Shawn Michaels and Sheamus, who both had the kicks. There's a variation on that feature as well.
Yeah.
So this kick can go forward. Shawn's actually went backwards to the Sweet Chin music.
Which that makes sense, but I remember you saying it was not that great, or it was not as effective.
Yeah, it was kind of funky. It was a little funky to pull off the maneuver. It's much easier to have the kick go forward.
Yes.
Looks way better. But I also will say, when we reviewed that Sheamus, his kick was actually broken right out of the box. And that was the first time I've ever had an action feature busted. And not from play, just from out of the box. So for loose collectors, be prepared. That could be a thing you have to deal with.
Yeah, and if that's the case, unfortunately, there's nothing you could do about it.
At this point especially, yeah. But the toy still looks alright standing up, which is at least, again, a good thing about it. And now, personally, I prefer Nakamura's kick. I know you don't like it as much, but I prefer Nakamura's knee strike.
Yeah, the janky knee, as I like to call it.
Yeah, you didn't like how loose it was. I actually think I prefer it over this kick, but I do like both a lot. It's one of my favorite action features from this new retro series.
To each its own.
Yes, I'm correct, you're wrong.
Yeah.
So that's our look at Sami Zayn from WWE Mattel's Retro Series 4, as in 4 Horsemen, because it had Ric Flair. Oh,
I like it.
Aha.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
But overall, really great figure. If you like this one a lot, nothing really bad to say about it. So, yeah, definitely pick it up. If you've not gotten this one yet for your Retro Series, it's worth adding to your collection. So I'm Matthew.
And this is Vinny, the wrestling figure historian.
We'll see you guys next time with some more figure reviews. Thanks for watching.
I'll see you guys later.